guys, welcome to another great episode of the Anime Breakdown Show. I'm your host, Kingpin, and today we're going to jump right into it. Today is another great episode of Sword Art Online, episode 4. This is one of those moments where Kirito was just looking like a badass. But before we get into that, the story is about this girl, I think her name is Sachi, or whatever the case may be, and it was really good. It was a good episode. But anyway, the girl, she had this little dragon called Pina, and she was messing with these quote unquote bad guy, Rosalind, something like that. And she went to go level up, and her little Pina thing died. Her Pina, her dragon, she's like a tamer, like she's trying to tame animals or whatever. That's her ability, and she's a dragon tamer, and it died, saving her life. She was all upset, and Kirito jumped in to save the day, and he promised her that he knew a way to bring her back to life. It was on a stage called level 47, and before they went there, they had dinner and things like that to discuss what they were going to do. She went to bed. There was a Asian anime classic of a little girl in her panties. I have no idea how they get away with doing the sexual stuff, and she's like looking like she's about to masturbate. And Kirito was the real man. He'd go in there and hit that shit because she actually liked him and all this kind of stuff. But he came back to her room. She was all nervous. She was naked. She had to put on some clothes. They wanted to discuss what was going to happen. And we kind of learned a little more about this episode. There's 3 different colors. There's green, there's orange, and there's red. Green are for good guys, people who do the right thing. Orange are for people who steal, lie, steal, and cheat. And then red are for murderers. And that's how they classify themselves, with the emblems on the top. So you know how some games you can do good, you could do bad, and it shows kind of like I can't even think of the movie. The video game. But anyway, that's the whole concept. And some people who are like evil actually give off the representation that they're good, and that can be misleading or false, because they can be in a guild full of bad people who normally don't do anything bad, but they command other people, and that keeps them in the underground. And by doing so, some have like expert listening skills, expert diversion skills. I mean, it's really just like a video game. That's just one of the things I like. I like all the references to video games and things like that. But you see, for the first time, they're going through stage 47. They've just they've defeated a couple low-level monsters, and right towards the end, after they get the flower they need to bring Pina back to life, the chick steps in. She's like, "Give it to me, blah, 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 blah. I've been using you." Then Kirito's like, "No, I've been using her." And it's just this whole thing. So he's having a badass moment. It's like 7 guys versus him. They rush him, and they're like just going at it, just level. His power, he's like level 78 right now. And they can't touch him because even though they're hitting him, they can only damage him by 400 points. And he regenerates by 600 points. So no matter what they do, he's always going to regenerate. Wait up, princess. So they're always going to they're always going to continue to do their thing no matter what. But besides that, he explains this whole detail to them, the whole nine yards, whatever. And he's like, "Okay, now turn yourselves in. I'm taking everybody to jail," because he really did this as a side mission because he felt bad for this little kid. He felt bad for this little kid or whatever. And so that's what he's doing. He's on a side mission to bring justice. So he's doing his thing. And he's doing his thing, and he challenges the girl, "Turn yourself in." He's like, "You can't kill me because I'm a good guy." And he's like, pulls out his sword for the first time, and he's like, "This is your sword." He pulls out the sword, and he like holds it by the neck or whatever, and he's like, turn yourself in." And it's pretty slick. And the only reason I had this sword, I wanted to bust this sword out because it was like an awe-inspiring moment. This is her sword, obviously. Maybe not. But it was pretty good. Yeah, it's broken. But you know what kids do. But he ended up turning himself in, bringing the girl back to life. It was a great episode. Do your thing below. And appreciate you guys from coming by. Like, please. You gonna beat everybody up?
What is it?
You gonna beat everybody up? You gonna beat them up? They're bad guys. You're a good guy. You're the best on sword art online. Say rate, comment, subscribe. Say thank you for watching, everyone.
Thank you for watching, everyone.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.